Alright guys, welcome back. Cybinary here with another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. As you can see, it is another lovely rainy day here on the map. And as you know, last episode we were able to craft ourselves a pickaxe. Yes, so we have ourselves a pickaxe now. Isn't that great? And because of that, we have started working on kind of a little mini mine down here in the hill behind our house. So I have made ourselves a door to the mine. But I was looking up a couple of things, and unfortunately, the alloy that we found in that mine called jet is one of the few alloys that they haven't decided what they're going to do with yet. It's currently what they classify as useless ores, and they don't have any plans, they don't have any recipes for using them at this time. So lead, platinum, gypsum, jet, and something called pitch blende are some of the useless ores in TerraFirmaCraft. So we'll go ahead and pick some of those up, but we're not going to make a whole bunch of them. Something else I did look at was something called a tool rack. So this is going to be kind of cool. We're going to place a tool rack here, and I didn't want to have to carry around my axe and my hammer and all that stuff, so found out that you can get yourself a tool rack. Drop your tools on your tool rack, because, you know, heard you wanted a tool rack, so get you a tool rack, dog. Heard you like tool racks. Put tool racks in your tool racks. So nice. We can we don't have to carry as much stuff this way. So I like it. I'll keep the knife with me just in case. I know I need a shovel. I should probably take the hammer with me, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna save the space down in the mines. So let's continue with our little exploration here, as far as exploring down here our mine. I'm not going to worry too much about all this jet here, because this apparently is just useless stuff. So I wonder, however, if there's something behind it. That's something we can think about too. So there's a couple things that we should do with the we should strive to get, and that is torches are going to be much more important now. Okay, so there's one more jet right there, and that is we need some more of those blocks. You saw last episode. Whoa, this is a big cave, and I'm out of torches, and I can't see any more ores. That's a bummer. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to more jet down there. I'm gonna have to we'll have to make some more torches. So we'll do that here in a minute. But first off, I want to collect a little bit more rock. As you saw last episode, we were cutting some of it up, and it's a nice little hidey hole that kind of goes through here in there that we completely avoided because we didn't have pickaxe to get out of it. So yeah, we want to collect some more stone blocks, and those are important for several reasons. One of the main reasons is if you can, the more of these stone blocks you collect, then for one, these are blocks that don't get affected by gravity, so you can you gotta take out the one up above it too. So as long as it's not touching anything, it will fall. Also, you need it for when you're making your forge, because we need some solid blocks to make the forge, to be able to melt the metals. Lastly, if you want to build an anvil, then you need your first anvil is always going to be a stone anvil, and that's what one of these blocks are right here. So we'll get our stone anvil going. And we're going to need some more torches. I wonder what's up that way. So we'll head up that way and explore a little bit. We really want to find some more copper. That's ultimately where we're at this point, is finding copper. But the last thing we want to do is find a skeleton. But I think we're pretty safe in the sense that mobs haven't been spawning out here. Let's see, this is all dirt. Mobs haven't been spawning around this area for a while now, so I think we're pretty safe, as safe as we can be. So let's go ahead and collect some of these torches for up top here and use them down below. Make sure I don't fall and get fall damage or anything. What do we got? Anything back here, or should I continue further down? Yeah, this is a dead end. Dead end. So we'll pick these up. And see what's down this way. More jet. How lovely. Nothing, very big pit. Okay, and then here's where we start with natural caves and not just holes, because this is a stalactite, and leads to some other kind of stone, which I'm not entirely sure what this is. What do we get? Granite. Oh, and a hole. Oh, no, that's water. There's water down there. Look at that. That would have been painful to step on. I tell you what. You step on that and you fall down in here. This is actually quite pretty, considering. And holy cow! Is that actually a true to God ravine? That's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm really gonna make some more torches, which we will. Let's gather up a little bit more granite, because we can use granite to make whatchamacallit, flux and mortar and stuff like that. So granite's important. It's an important rock. But we'll have to remember that and come back and try to find ourselves some better metal, shouldn't we? Okay, we'll get some torches and, you know, keep on trucking along. So we're making a lot of progress today. Finally actually getting to go down and do a little bit of caving, which is good. We've got 8 copper there, so we could technically, if we get 2 more, we could, it's not, oh, it's marble. Marble and granite are kind of the same things. Alrighty, what do we got here? And we've got a few more of those, so we can, let's go ahead and create an anvil. Grabbing my hammer. Drop that, and then voila, voila, voila. Excuse me. Alright guys, well, I had another microphone malfunction, and so I am doing a voiceover narration on the rest of the video. Again, my throat has been feeling pretty raw ever since that Houston trip, and I know I mentioned it before, and so I've been having to stop the video or stop or mute the mic to cough, because so I don't cough into the mic. Just like that. So excuse me. I'm sorry. What we're looking at here is the very first anvil that we've created in the game. An anvil is a very important next step to being able to work metal. And our first anvil we create out of stone, and that was why one of the things that was important for us to be able to gather the stone blocks as opposed to just the rocks. And that first stone block didn't work. We had to grab a different kind of stone block. Once we start getting ingots of metal, then you heat them up in a forge and work them using the different buttons, and you can make any of the different types of tool heads. So we'll be doing that in the future as we collect more metal doing the mining. So at this point here, I'm going to make a whole bunch of torches, and then to get ready to go back down into the mine. And then I believe I grab what leftover copper that I have and start smelting it in preparations for making my next tool, which may end up being a sword. It may end up being a pickaxe, a prospector's pick. So, but for the rest of this video, I am going to go ahead and do a time lapse and put a little music behind it, so you get to see me explore the ravine we just found. And yeah, as we get done with that, then I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that little montage. As you can see, we didn't find hardly anything in that ravine, but we did get some more copper melting, and we will see what we end up putting that in. It may be a sword, it may be a prospector's pick. We just need to decide what's going to be the bigger need at the moment. We do have our very first anvil, so that's going to help us in the future as well. And yeah, well, I think, again, we're making progress. Slow as it may be, we are making progress. In our next episode, we will maybe work on starting up another charcoal pit, just so we have enough for that. Maybe we can start building a forge. But ultimately, I think we're going to need to find some more copper before we do anything else. And as you see here, we've got ourselves 100 units of copper. So I'll see you at the next episode. We'll figure out what we're going to do with it. Thanks for watching, guys.